Hello, and welcome to A Place to Call Home. It's our weekly show where we talk about everything, and our guests include everybody. I'm Portia Evans, and we'd like to welcome you to the show today. It's A Place to Call Home. My very special guest live in studio with me is Dr. Sharika Davis, and we are here to talk about the school that's making a difference in the lives of many, many people throughout Southwest Louisiana. My little school, Infinity College, the school with endless possibilities. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
It is good to have you here, Dr. Davis, and I know that you've been involved in this endeavor and this school for a long, long time. How many years now?
It's been 6 years that we've been involved and just embedded in the city of Lafayette, Louisiana, and we've accomplished a lot of excellent things within this 6 years of time. We are a nationally accredited educational institution. We are now offering federal financial aid, Pell Grants, and student loans to those that may qualify. We have a lot of allied health programs, and one new program that I'd like to introduce the community to is a practical nursing program. That's LPN, which will be starting this fall for anyone that may qualify for enrollment.
All right, and we're going to talk a little bit about that, but I love this little school. I love the slogan, endless possibilities, and I tell the story all the time. I was working in retail with a young lady one day, and it was around income tax time, and she said, Miss Portia, I'm quitting this job and I'm going to school. And she was like the mother of 5 or 6 children, and she quit the job. And I said, what kind of school are you going to? She said, I'm going to school to get my CNA license, and it only takes 2 weeks. And I said, what? And she did that. She went to Infinity College. She graduated number 1 in the class. Mandy, I think her name was.
Okay.
Anyway, she graduated number 1 in her class, valedictorian of the class, got that little CNA license in only 2 weeks. And, where we were making minimal pay, she tripled our pay.
Excellent.
And she's still doing that, doing very, very well. I think she took some other courses that you offer as well, because not only do you offer the CNA course, but you offer a whole lot of other stuff.
We do. We offer, in addition to CNA, we offer medical assistant, medical billing and insurance billing and coding, phlebotomy technician. We have medical office assistant, pharmacy technician training, and our newest course, licensed practical nursing.
All right, and I know that just like that success story that I shared, you have many success stories from Infinity College.
Actually, we do. We have numerous success stories, which we don't have enough time to talk about them all. But when people ask us about diversity or target market, we always say our target market is anyone that wants to make a difference in their lives. We have students as young as 17 years of age that enroll in our school, and we've had them as old as 60 years old. They drive anywhere from within the southern region, not just within the Lafayette area. That if we have something that they want, then they will drive for it. We pride ourselves in our small classrooms so that we can do one-on-one with our students if the need would be. And we try to give them a holistic approach to life, not just education, so that when they would complete the program, they will have the basic foundation principles that they need in order to secure employment.
Now, do you do placement?
We have job placement assistance. So we have a student services coordinator that works with the students to compile resumes, job leads, and help them to facilitate jobs within their scope of study.
All right, so that all sounds good. Now, where is Infinity College located? I know you used to be in one place and now you're in another.
Right. For the last 2 years, we've been located at 117 West Pinhook Road. That's across from where the current VA clinic is and next door to the Yellow Bargain Furniture Store.
All right, so 117 West Pinhook Road, right here in the city of Lafayette. And you said you have students as young as 17, and that leads me to encourage any graduating senior, high school senior, who is looking for a career, looking for something to do, maybe is interested in nursing, then we encourage you to find out more information about Infinity College. 261 261-9009. That's the phone number. And you'll see it on the screen throughout the show. 261-9009. Do you have a website?
Yes, you can visit us on the web at www.infinity-college.com. And as Miss Portia said, come by and visit with us at the school at any time and take a tour of our facility at 117 West Pinhook Road, right here in the heart of Lafayette, Louisiana.
Now, I see you broke your arm or something.
I did, unfortunately, I did.
This weekend I had to coax you to come on the show today. But that leads me to say that there are many, many nursing students there at that college that can take care of you throughout the day.
Yes, I've been well taken care of in this last week, and it's been a pleasure. It's an unfortunate situation, but I can't complain, so I just count it all joy.
Now, Sharika, I wanted to ask you, you've been involved 6 years with this kind of thing. What made you want to do this?
I have a passion for education, and I'm avid history buff. So when you look back into history and you see that our ancestors were deprived of the opportunity to read, to write, to be educated, and now it's a free will for us. And I believe that without education, there's no opportunity for the future. So I want to instill in as many people as I possibly can to help them to make a difference in their lives, to get as much of an education as you possibly can. You started in Infinity College. I encourage them to keep going higher and higher and higher. I started off at a four-year university. You know, I was fortunate to do that, but four-year university is not always for everyone initially. So we have post-secondary educational institutions such as Infinity College that they can use to start their career, and then they may go on to a four-year university. I was fortunate enough to go through 4 years, and I got a master's degree and a doctoral degree. So again, I just give it all to God, and I just keep striving for more, because I do feel in life that you can learn something new every day from anyone. So I teach my students to learn something new every day.
And it gives me great joy. I say that too all the time, you know. I can learn something new every day.
Yes.
Every day. Infinity College, that's what we're here talking about. The little school with endless possibilities. Now, you have some qualified instructors there.
We do.
Certified?
They are. All instructors at post-secondary schools and Infinity College are credentialed by the state of Louisiana to facilitate their respective programs of study. So yes, all of our employees, whether they're instructors or administrative, are approved and qualified to work and facilitate education at Infinity College. We also are a national testing site. So if a student would take similar programs or some programs at our institution, they can also take their certification exam on site with Infinity College, a national certification.
Really?
Everything is done on the computer, as opposed to some people at different schools, they have to drive to Baton Rouge and take their exams. You can do it right on the campus of Infinity College.
Really? Now, at one time you did GED courses. Do you still do those?
We do GED study courses. We've partnered with a couple of other agencies that would do a full course for them, and also a couple of high schools that will help students if they're still eligible to receive an actual high school diploma.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So if they're interested in that, maybe somebody needs to get their GED, they can contact you as well?
They can contact us at 261-9009 for more information.
All right. So let's see. Let's go through the programs once again. We've got the CNA course where you can get qualified and get that CNA certification in only 2 weeks.
Correct.
What else?
We have pharmacy technician, practical nursing, medical assistant, insurance billing and coding, medical office assistant, and phlebotomy technician.
All right.
CNA is our shortest course, so as Ms. Portia said, you can get certified in as little as 2 weeks. However, we have day and evening classes to meet the needs of all of our students and the general community. So depending on which program you're interested in, it's various program lengths for you to complete the program. But again, just give us a call or come by and visit with us, and we'll be happy to share that information with you.
Graduating seniors or anybody else in the community interested in nursing, get that little something something behind your name. You can do it at Infinity College. Now, understand that your students graduate as well.
They graduate, they're educated, they're motivated, and they go to work.
And We have a real graduation with Infinity College with cap and gowns and the
Yes.
whole fanfare and everything.
Yes. Actually, our next graduation is scheduled for July 15th.
Really?
Yes, so we'll have numerous students that'll be graduating from their programs of study, and they're very, very excited to share that moment with their friends and family.
And how many students so far have you graduated?
We've
An
graduated
approximate.
in the last 6 years. We've graduated nearly 2,000 students.
Really?
Yes, we have.
Oh,
We have.
that is so wonderful.
It is awesome. It is awesome to realize that you've made a difference in someone's lives. You know, and some students, we look at them and we take pride in. We take pride in all of them. But some, they come in and they're broken, they're distressed, and they just want to make a difference. And then they'll come back to us after the fact. They've gotten a job at one of the local hospitals, and they'll say, "Thank you. Thank you. Infinity College has helped to change my life."
And the nursing field is a wide open field.
Nursing field, the medical field is wide open. There's numerous jobs. You know, students can graduate in the CNA and the practical nursing program, and once they're certified or licensed, they can get a job almost immediately.
Immediately.
Yes.
And we encourage you again to get a little something, something behind your name if you're just joining us. We are here with Dr. Sharika Davis, MBA, PhD. She is the director at Infinity College right here in the city of Lafayette, 117 West Pinhook Road, right across from the VA and right next door to the big ugly building.
That's right.
On Pinhook. So you can go by, tour the school, call them, set up an appointment, get more information. You might like to discuss a course, but I'm especially thinking about the graduating seniors that are graduating from high school this weekend.
Yes.
And that may be an option for you. You know, some people may not want to go to a 4-year college, and some people just may want to get a little something behind their name. You can do it, and it doesn't take very long, and they can discuss everything with you as far as rates and how all of it works. And most of the time that I visit the school, I see this camaraderie of students and teachers, and everybody's fellowshipping and getting along. A lot of times y'all cooking and eating and having a great time.
That's correct. And also, in addition to someone that may just not be going directly into a 4-year university, we do have students that come and take some of our short courses that are enrolled in 4-year universities. We've had several nursing students that come from UL, Dillard University, that came and maybe take our CNA program to help them to get their foot into the door in the medical field while they're pursuing their RN degree.
Right.
Yes.
That's great, you know, and I know a lot of the RNs and a lot of the nurse practitioners with the Black Nurses Association. Just had them on the program not too long ago, and they're a wonderful, wonderful group. And, you know, it's just something about a nurse. It takes a special person.
It does.
It does.
You
take
must have compassion. You must have a heart, and you have to be able to connect with your patient.
Right. You know, because everybody, you know, I don't think that would be the field for me. Everybody can't do it. But it takes a very, very special person.
It does.
To be a nurse. And I've known one friend of mine that started as a CNA, and now she's a nurse practitioner.
Awesome.
And she's doing very, very well. She's getting ready to open her own business, and in the medical field. I really don't know what kind, but she's doing very, very well. Infinity College, folks, if you're looking for a little school with endless possibilities, what I like about your graduation is that, you know, there are some girls there who never thought they would make it, who never thought, and their family and their children sit there, and they are so proud.
They are.
That mama's on that stage. And we want to encourage you and tell you that guys attend these kinds of programs as well.
They do. They do. We haven't had a large influx of gentlemen. Probably about a 30 to 40% influx within the last 6 years have been male.
But males, we encourage you to, you can do the same thing.
Yes.
And we've seen the males graduate as well as the females. So come by and visit Infinity College, 117 West Pinhook Road here in the city of Lafayette. We're talking to the director of the program, Dr. Sharika Davis. And I know when they come, a lot of them, you have to hold them by the hand and you turn that telephone off. Must be Jesus calling. And the facility is also used for some other activities as well.
Yes, it is. We do a lot of extracurricular activities on the weekends at the facility. Sometimes it's religious functions. We have graduation. We have honor society functions at the facility. So yes, we do.
And how does one call the same number to contact you for that as well?
Yes, to get more information about that at 261-9009.
All right. And, like you said, people travel from everywhere, from Abbeville, from New Iberia, from Opelousas, from everywhere to attend that little school. And we are excited about the LPN program that's coming and going to start very, very soon. Tell me a little bit more about how that came about.
LPN came about because we're primarily allied health, and there's a huge demand for nurses within the Louisiana, within Louisiana, period. And there's a lot of students that may have taken the CNA or some of our medical assistant programs that want to further themselves in life and be able to make a higher salary. So we feel LPN would be a great caveat for them to be able to enter into. So we have a lot of people that's interested in the program already. We already have a list of students that's wanting to enroll in the program, and we have a lot of community support behind us. So we're just ready to get in and make another impact, a positive impact within the community.
Accredited by the state?
It is. It's nationally accredited, so it's accredited by the United States of America.
Okay.
Yes, we are. We're licensed within the state of Louisiana, but the program is nationally accredited.
Now, I know that you worked long and hard on this financial aid part for the school.
Yes, it's been a long road, but we've accomplished it, and for the last about a year now, we've been able to offer federal financial aid for our students, and that has made a huge difference for some that may have wanted to take a program and they couldn't afford it. So now that there's financial assistance available, if they would qualify for it, it helps them to be able to make a better decision or whether or not they're able to enroll in our school.
All right. So, and are you anticipating bringing any more kind of programs?
We are.
You never know, huh?
You just never know. We usually confer with our board of directors, and just based on what the demand is within the community, and if it's something that we feel that we want and we're willing and able to do, then we'll just survey the community to see if it would be a successful program and viable program within the community. And if it's a go, then we'll definitely be able to bring it to fruition.
Now, healthcare, especially here in the state of Louisiana, it was being threatened recently. The hospitals and cuts and budget cuts and all of this stuff, they were being threatened and are being cut still in many, many areas. So we're excited that the medical field is still wide open. There may be some offshore workers who might want to attend the school.
Definitely. We're open to, we have a great diversity. So if all field workers are interested in getting some information, some education in the medical field, feel free to give us a call, come by, visit our school, get more information. We'll be happy to service you.
It's a wide open field, and they're hiring almost every day.
Almost every day, that's correct.
You don't have to look very, very long if you're pursuing something in the medical field. And not only are they accredited in this state, but nationally. So you may take your little something behind your name
and transfer it to another state. You can still get a job in any state within the United States of America that is looking for employment within the field of study that you've acquired education.
And that's Infinity College, 117 West Pinhook, right here in the city of Lafayette, the little school. Where'd you come up with that? Endless possibilities.
Endless possibilities. As I said, every day you can learn something new, and I believe that the sky is the limit. So a lot of times people say, I can't do this and I can't do that. Let's take can't out of our vocabulary and just believe that we can do anything that we set our minds and hearts to do.
I can do all things.
I can do all things, as the Bible said, yes, through Christ who strengthens me. And I believe that if someone comes to me, even as a child, and tell me they want to be an astronaut, I will encourage them to be the best astronaut they can be. If they want to be a doctor or a lawyer, I'll tell them to be the best that they can be. You know, a lot of times I find, you know, within life, people, you know, just try to, you know, look down sometimes on a person based on the type of job they have. And I tell someone, whatever job or profession that you do it with due diligence and do it with a great heart. If you're a janitor, be the best janitor. If you cook fries, be the best fry cook that you can be. So I try to instill as much positiveness in my students, in my staff, and anyone that's connected to me as I possibly can, just to strive for the top and be the best that you can be. So when I say endless possibilities, I truly mean that. You can do anything that you want to do, and you can be whatever it is that you want to be. And I tell that to my students, this is the beginning, but don't stop here.
Now, another thing I wanted to ask you was about, you know, there may be some working people. You know, do you work around people's schedules? Do the classes?
We have day and evening classes, and they're
Okay.
set. They're pretty much set schedules. So
Okay.
we have day and evening to try to accommodate the working schedule. So a lot of our students that may attend at night, they primarily work during the day. And then we have some students that come in during the day, and depending on what they want, if it's a short course like CNA, they'll take vacation time in order to get that certification under their belt.
Because it only takes 2 weeks.
It only takes 2 weeks, yes.
And in that 2 weeks, how many hours am I spending a day with you?
8 hours a day.
Okay.
8 hours a day for 2 weeks. We also have an evening session for that same program. It takes about 4 weeks to complete if you would come at night, and it's 4 hours a night.
Okay. So 4 weeks if you come at night.
Right, and 2 weeks if you would complete during the day.
Okay.
Same certification.
Financial aid available. Look for something positive. This may be the route for you. Infinity College, 261-9009. It's located right here on Pinhook here in the city of Lafayette. And for those who embrace the field of nursing, medical, all kinds of courses available. You don't have to do the CNA, but there's phlebotomy, there's medical office assistants, there's medical billing and coding, and now the new LPN program that
Yes.
we are very, very excited about.
Yes, we are.
That you can walk out and be a licensed practical nurse.
Correct.
How long is that course?
That course takes about 14 and a half months to complete.
14 and a half?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Well, we know that there are a lot of schools, and we just like this little school. We love very much the success stories that come from this little school. There are a lot of people who've done well. They've done well the past 6 years, and they tell us the stories, and that's why we have you here today, Dr. Davis,
Yes.
because we wanted to salute you and what you're doing in the lives of many, many people that's coming to your little school.
Yes, thank you.
I don't often do this kind of show, but I'm glad I did.
Thank you.
And we want to certainly thank you for being on, and encourage once again for people to get in touch. 261-9009. They're only a phone call away. You can call and tell them, look, this is what I'm interested in. This is what I want to do, and they'll walk you through.
Correct.
All right.
Yes, we'll walk them through from start to finish. So again, visit us at 117 West Pinhook Road, right here in the heart of Lafayette. Give us a call at 337-261-9009, or visit us on the World Wide Web at infinity-college.com.
Now, if I come and make an appointment, will I get a little tour of the school and
Definitely,
how it works?
definitely. You get a tour of the school, you get to meet some of the staff and get more information about the program or programs that you might be interested in. And then you get to speak with our financial aid department, and they'll be able to give you information about the financing options that might be available to you.
Now, another thing, can I take more than one course at one time?
Unfortunately, you can't take more than one at one time, but depending on the program, you may be able to take one and start another one shortly thereafter.
All right. Well, again, we want to thank you for coming on today and being our very special guest.
Thank you for having me. It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you so very, very much. That's going to wrap up our show for today. And we'll be back again next week with another topic, another guest, and something else. In the meantime, for a place to call home, I'm Portia Evans. You be blessed, and bye-bye.